work on piercing palm pad work. And what I want you to do, all I want you to do is I'm going to move around, throw this up, and you're just going to do piercing palm in the pad. That's it. And I'm just going to shift a little bit at a time just to get you used to finding range and changing your structure. Yeah, feel the difference? Did your fingers hurt more or less? A little bit? Yeah, you're hitting harder. Good. Yeah. Good. Yeah, and I can feel it pop. And I can feel your skeleton. Yeah. If you got to do it slow, that's okay. Because you're finding your range. You just try to make sure you arrive all at once. And you'll see it's harder, even if it's slow. Yeah. And you can use your entire body as an injury. Yeah. Relax into it. This time I could see you were trying to. Yeah. Just. It's that stupid Asian thing. Don't try to hit it hard. Just hit it hard. So the less you try, and the more you. Yeah. Yeah. Try this too. When you're relaxing, breathe out just a little bit. Just out of your nose, teeth together, not clenched, but together, tongue and roof of your mouth, and just not a full breath, but just a little bit of air puff out of your nose, and then just. Yeah. Now you're thinking a lot. It's all right. Go back with the right one. Yeah, good. Right hand. It's just right hand, that's all. Like I said, this is the first time, so you're doing really good for the first time. Yeah. Yeah, much better. Feel it?
That one of them was like bounced off.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, the more weight you can get in your fingertips, the more that will happen. Yeah, that was good. I could feel the whole thing. Oh, that's just good. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you got to step a little more. That's why I did it. So you got used to that range. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Go after it. All right, now let's try the left hand. Let's go.
I keep hitting it. My fingers are like.
Yeah, that's okay. But that's a safety measure. That's why we do it this way in Bagua Kuntao Silat. So if you mess it up, the worst that's going to happen is your fingers are going to collapse rather than break if you do it the conventional way. And they go up, they break. They get jammed and they break off. This way, they don't break. They just curl a little bit, and you just rob a little bit of power. But this way, you can, if you relax, they'll just straighten. So if you're doing this, that means you're hitting it a little too soon, and it's doing it. Yeah, good. Yeah, and you'll find this is the practice straight, but if you're a little panicked, that's okay. You're a little, that's fine. But this, in the beginning, strive to do it this way, because these are easy. This is a little harder, but it makes you strengthen everything for your practice. There you go. Feel the difference? Oh, much better. Oh, really good. Yeah. Yeah. Just step up and hit it again. Yes, that's it. Nice. Nice. Okay. Now we're going to try 1, 2. Now, the funny thing about these is what I call slipstream, meaning if you get one good, the other one always seems to be pretty good too, even if you mess it up. But if you do the first one bad, the second one's always, or not always, but most of the time bad too. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make you hit with the right one first, because I know it's your right hand will be better. And then the second one, it'll be left, and it'll, just from it doing it, and the structure will be better, and you'll more likely hit proper with the left hand. Okay, we'll try 1, 2, right hand first, just to get that slipstream where you got a good one, and then your brain just clicks it in from the practice. Where, like I say, you mess up the first one on your left, you're like, oh, and you're already castigating yourself when you mess up the second one too. So I'm gonna do it up and just step through, 1, 2. Yeah, see, it's good. Good. Yep, perfect. Good. Nice.
I felt that with my left hand always hits the back of it.
That's okay. That's because you're rushing it. Just relaxing. Yeah, you're trying hard to hit it, so your timing's a little off when you're rushing it. But that's okay. You're not going to break your fingers that way. You're just not going to hit like you should. You still hit them. Remember, we hit with our whole body. So even if you just hit with that, you continue with your forearm and go through them. You just wouldn't get that eye hit or that throat hit like you want. The ear, or rib, or liver. And that's another good target for this. You want to talk about? Yeah. Eye, upper mandible, ear, throat, side of the neck, also underside of the jaw. But aside from solar plexus, belly button, floating rib, liver. Man, when you get that in the center of the liver, the left side, oh, it's horrible. Kidney, of course, groin, femoral artery area, side of the knee. That's another problem. You can also do hip joint when you get good at it. It's a big joint, but what you do is you force them to collapse. It makes them, you control the center. And the other ones, when you get really good, shoulder seam. When you do it right, it'll dislocate the shoulder because you're shoving your hand. And the small, all that force in that small area forces the separation of the bone out of the socket. Because the shoulder in the socket's not in there very good. You've seen the anatomy. It's just a small, shallow cup held together with muscle and tendon. And what happens is you shove that and just, whoop, it just pops right out. But you have to learn how to hit hard and concentrate all that in this thing. But when you do, it just slips right out. But that's not till intermediate advanced. Nice. Now do that. Your left is more relaxed because you can't control it. But try to do the same with the right. Nice. Okay. Yep, you got it. And I use it to do it. All right, but I'm not finished. I just started with this and I stopped so you can see. But the real one, punch again. And you're back. Yeah. So the idea is, and I do it for, come to punch me. Yeah. And I did it as gently as I could and slowly as I could. You were fighting it and you still couldn't. You had to go down. And that's the idea. So the idea was I engage with this one, I hit, flick that eye, boom. Even if I miss, it doesn't matter. Because immediately from there, I use this to cover ground while I'm pulling back. Notice I did that? Because that's why we do it. I'm pulling back while I hit, and then, boom, I'm doing this. I'm doing that exact move from the fall. I'm going to do the punch, slow and easy, boom, come over the top, step forward, yeah, boom, and you're hitting, and you got to step and engage my, we always fight with upper and lower. The first with the lower is, I'm just using that to cover ground and keep you from seeing what I'm trying to do. I see the punch coming, you're throwing it from way back, and you're trying to just a long jab just to get my attention. Even if it's a feint, I don't care. So you throw that jab, boom, and then you go down, right? That's what we're doing. If you did it with intent, that's fine too. You're not going to hit me either way. I'm going to hit you with this because I see you throwing the jab. Cool, that's all I need. I need you to change your structure and give me an opening. I know what it is. So, and I notice I'm going for this in case you're covering that side, but you're doing this one, this side's open. So that's the side I'm going for. And I'm using that to step over here to cover ground. Even if I don't get your eye, you're not hitting me and I'm covering ground so I can hit here. Right? And it's all, but it's that, right? If you can't get this for whatever reason, they tuck, they're a fighter, their chin's tucked, their eyes are down, and you know they're probably not going to get their eye or the throat, it's okay. You go for the upper mandible, point just below the nose and the teeth, hit them there, just below the nose, or one thing to do, the teeth, it's a deceptively powerful hit. you hit their cheek and you shove your hand through their face, essentially. And you dislodge their teeth. It hurts incredibly bad. But the thing about it is, watch what your head does. Yeah, I control your head. I control the top of your spine, then I control this. So I make your weight rock back, and now I can stop it. Right? If you're planted here, I can't stop it. I can do something else. So, but I want to stop it because it's an easy drop. Right? So good. Come forward. All right. Yeah. Struggle too much. Yeah. You're just trying too hard. Almost. Keep it up, just like I said. The closer you get to the form, the easier it'll be, and the more likely I'll be thrown. So, yeah. But go ahead and shove my face back. Yeah, you've missed me. Now I want to come this time. So now you got to. There you go. But go ahead and tell me.
Oh, yeah. I thought I was hitting you with this one.
Look, both. With every time you can hit me, you hit me. Good. Yeah, come. There you go. And shove my. There you go.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you follow through and then I fucking shoot.
No, you sweep at the same time, almost right after the hit. I mean, it's almost simultaneous. It's going to look simultaneous to somebody who doesn't know what they're looking at. To us, what the hit goes, I'll do it here. Throw the punch, boom, you see me missing. But now, hit, and then my foot, after my hit starts, my foot comes in, boom, and rocks you back. And then, you see how that works? So it seems, in a real altercation, it looks simultaneous. It's not. It's because I have to rock you back and hit you with my full force. If I put my foot down first and then do it, I've robbed some of my body weight force by putting my weight down first. I want my weight to hit you in the head, my target. So I'm going to hit there first. It takes a while. Again, this is new to everybody. So. Good. There you go. Nice. Felt myself going.
I'm getting low as I do this.
Yes. You don't want to get so low though that you feel the power of going through my head with your hand. Because if you drop too soon, that weight, instead of going through my head, goes back into your body. So you want to drop after you hit me. That will make me go down even harder when you sweep me because you've rocked me back. You've controlled my upper spine and shifted my weight back. And when you drop, you're controlling your center, and it forces me to go down. That one where you drop in that weight, that's what I want after you've shoved your hand through my head. That's when you drop the weight to drop me because it helps you with the side. All right. And that's something that a lot of people never get, but it's all part of the movement. That's why you have this boom, and then they drop it again, and this one comes because that weight's dropping and then comes up. Yeah. All right. Over. And we'll do that one. You're going to do that with me.